Hi everybody and welcome to Truewants, where here we try to help you make that decision if it's going to change from a want to a need. Now we film live here. I do not edit. I prepare and do as much as I can ahead of time because as soon as I know something, I want you to know it too so that we could be in the know together. So if you like informative videos and learning a little bit more about the products, the brands, the deals, and of course, those spoilers on the subscription boxes that I'm enjoying, and hopefully you are too, then you're in the right place here at YouTube Truewants. However, if you just want a quick update and you want to know that there is a video, but you want to just see what's inside the box, then head over to my Instagram. My name there is Truewants with the number 2. All right. So if you are the type like me that wants to see the unboxing and the swatches and everything played with, then this is the right spot. And you just sit back, relax, and we're going to learn about each one of these products a little bit more together. All right. If you enjoy hearing that you're going to enjoy this type of content, then I hope you will subscribe to this channel and be part of the growth. It is free and it is easy. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button right underneath this video and you are in. It really is that simple. I highly recommend that you hit that bell that's right beside it and the word all so you don't miss out on any of my uploads, because as I mentioned, as soon as I know something, I want you to know it too, which means some days there's a lot more information or a lot more things arrive that I want to unbox and share. So this way you won't miss out on any of the content. And I always want to make sure, like I said, that you guys are on the same page as me with all the information that is out there. So some days there might be multiple videos and other days there might just be one, or in some days maybe even none. But it seems like we're having multiple videos. So I always want to make sure that you guys are on the same page and in the know as well. And the best way to do that is to be subscribed. Remember, it's free. Ring that bell and hit the word all. As always, I appreciate the thumbs up for everybody that is enjoying the content. It's a nice way when you arrive to get into a good habit. It's one that I do, that when I go onto someone's channel to watch, I immediately go to that thumbs up, because that also informs YouTube that you really enjoy this type of content, and hopefully it will find others who enjoy this type of content. They just haven't found Truewants just yet. So thank you to everybody for the support of subscribing, making sure to ring that bell so you're in the know, as well as that thumbs up. As always, I look forward to seeing everybody in the comments, because that's what makes us a community here, as we all share our experiences, but solely about the brands and the products. All right. And of course, the deals that we're all getting by being part of Ipsy. So if you're not familiar with the icon box, it's something that I look so forward to every quarter. It is an upgrade from any of the subscriptions that you already have at Ipsy, be it the Glam Bag or the Boxycharm. And when you upgrade that month, you won't receive either the Glam Bag or the Boxycharm. You will receive the icon. And the icon is 8 full sizes. They choose 5. We still get the opportunity to choose 3, no different than in the Boxycharm, where they give us a range of products to choose from. And then if you're like me and you prepay for a beauty boost, for $15, you will get a 4th group of products that you'll be able to choose from that are usually a little bit more luxurious. All right, so let's get started, because what I've already done is I've unboxed everything that should be in the box for the icon was. However, I did have a missing add-on that I already wrote to them, and they already responded back pretty quickly that they are going to be able to send it out, which is fantastic, because a lot of times if something is missing in the box, they could not have it in stock, and then you'll end up just getting back the dollars that you paid for the product. But as we know, it's far better to get the product, because the deals that we get in reference to these products are amazing. And also, thank you to everybody who's sharing me how much they are enjoying the mega drop shops. It is just fantastic. But just remember to go in every day, because they are adding new things every day and switching around pricing. So if you see the price that you like, grab it, because it will go back up if you don't. Still going to be a good deal, but not as good a deal as maybe you could have gotten. All right, so now let's get started with going through the products here, because as on Choice Day, I shared with you everything that was going to be in my box. So now it's pretty much just seeing exactly everything in person, what everything looks like. And I definitely scored with my icon box. I am over the moon with everything that is in here. So the first item that we have here is from Haus Labs. And this is their B Structural Volumizing and Lengthening Mascara. and the shade is in Black Onyx. This is a $29 value on its own, and I don't know if I mentioned the icon box runs around $65, and then I think there's that $1.99 shipping, and then with tax and everything, it's around a $70 box for 8 full-size Luxe products. It's amazing. So this one here, it says this isn't just mascara, it is a lash upgrade. It's an innovative formula that lengthens, lifts, and builds bold, fanned out volume without clumps or flakes. They're saying while it has also a vegan bee silk, which is a trademark ingredient, as well as rice protein that work behind the scenes to help condition and strengthen with every swipe. And this is something I'm finding with a lot of the mascaras that we're getting now and learning about with all these new innovations and technologies. A lot of them are putting in these extra ingredients that are actually conditioning our lashes as well. So the result that we should see, the lashes will look amazing now and they will feel healthier over time. Like all mascaras, they want us to coat the lashes from the root to the tip, and then we can always build to the desired level. There is a flat side, they're saying, that should help us to deposit the pigment. And then there's the hourglass side for the fanned out volume. Now, if you're not familiar with Haus Labs, they are a brand that was founded by Lady Gaga, and it stands for Bold, Inclusive Beauty Brand that empowers and gives us the opportunity to have self-expression through high-performance products. And everything that I have tried from her brand has been a home run. Even the outside of this packaging, you can see that it is embossed in. It feels like a linen almost. It is just beautiful. I also choose initially to film this way because I also use my content to go back and look and see ingredients, things that I don't share, verbally, but we'll be able to see it hopefully close up on the screen where things are manufactured, what the ingredients are, and all of that as well. So that's where I choose to film this way, where the focus is on the products and not on me, because that's really what this channel is all about. It's about information and sharing with each other. Of course, I'm going to always take the opportunity to share with you guys also in person as well. But when it comes to unboxing and sharing about products, I really want the focus to be on that. So here we have a beautiful cylinder. This is the container. It says Haus Labs on here. And I will pan out at the end where you'll get to see all of the products for the picture that you'll see on my Instagram as well. And as they mentioned, it is a really unique wand. And as you can see here, and this is another thing that I'm starting to see as we're sharing a lot about the mascaras, because I'm a mascara girly. And this is absolutely fantastic that you're seeing on one side, this side here, the bristles are shorter, and then the other side, the bristles are longer. And by doing that, you're not going to have to do, which I've been doing so many years, is using one mascara for giving me the length, and then another mascara that has a more brushier brush to give me my volume. With this mascara, you'll be able to get both. So as they mentioned on the flatter side, which is here, you'll be able to put a majority of the pigment close to the root and then brush it through. And then on the top here, you can see that it goes almost to a point, which will be a lot easier to then use it on the bottom lashes as well. And I love that it goes narrow and then wide again. So it's more than just an hourglass. We have it a lot shorter on the top here. So it will definitely get into those little lashes that we have at the front of our eye as well. Really impressed with this. The reviews are through the roof. I am so excited now that I have the opportunity to try another product from a brand that I really do enjoy. The next one is also an absolute treat. To get the iconic Kevyn Aucoin brand in our boxes, and you have seen me purchase it in the shop because it blows my mind that we have access to this brand at heavily discounted prices. This is the neon blush. The shade that they chose for me is called Rose Cliff, and you're going to see it has a beautiful ombre effect. This is a $40 value on its own. And they're saying this is an innovative blush that combines pearl, satin, and matte finishes to give you that multi-dimensional flush of color in a swipe. It is a lightweight buildable formula that glides on smoothly, and the richy pigment shades can be layered to create a look that is soft, supple, or if we choose, bold. They want us to use a favorite fluffy brush to sweep the blush across our cheeks in upward and outward motions. Now, Kevyn Aucoin was founded in 2001 by one of the most iconic and influential makeup artists of all time. Kevyn today, his makeup line still paves the way for bold, beautiful self-expression that aims to empower everyone to explore, express, and experiment with beauty on their own terms. And if you're like me and a beauty lover, a lot of us bought his book of the creations that he did, the transformations that he did. He was able to make like anybody look like a Marilyn Monroe and all of that. It's just, his artistry was just phenomenal. And it's so amazing that everything about his brand is still carrying on. And then we have here, where you see it says Rose Cliff. Here is the information on the back of the packaging. And I always do my best to try to get it up close to the camera as possible. Then inside, we have this beautiful compact. There's a bit of a mirror effect, so I'm going to have to put it on an angle. On the other side here, it will remind you that this is the neon blush, as well as where it is manufactured. This is manufactured in China. And then the name again, it's called the Golden Rose Rose Cliff. There is the safety shield for the powder that is in here. I'm just going to remove that for the reflection. There is a full mirror in here as well, which I'm going to just cover up so I don't blind you. But we can get up close to the camera where you can see his name is embossed in the actual blush. And you can see where it goes into the colors from a peachy to a pink to that mauve. Perfect. So you can use these individually, which I'm going to swatch that way. And then I'm going to put my finger all the way through it so we can see what this looks like if we just put it all as one sweep motion. All right. So let me just do it as best that I can with just the three. But remember, it's ombre, so it's going to go into one another. And then these are the three shades individually. And his products, what are amazing about them is they are very buildable. So let me just also now just take the finger that we just did here, and I'm just going to go back and forth like this so we can see what this color is going to be. So it really has that peachy, pinky color to it, which is one of my favorites. And like I said, for some reason, let me just do it this way here, because with the finger, you know that you get a different application when you're using a blush. But I definitely want to show it there so you can see. So it is really a beautiful, soft, flesh color. Really, really excited to have this, and even more excited to have the opportunity to play with these products, which hopefully I'll be able to do some get ready with me's so we can play with these products in person. I'm just going to wipe everything off because we have a lot to swatch and I want to get through it all. So I have a wet cloth right beside me and a dry cloth right beside that. So we can definitely use my hand to be able to show everything. The next one is from Kulfi. And this is another brand that so many of you have shared with me that you're enjoying so much. And through Ipsy, I had the opportunity to try one of my first products from their brand, which was their concealer, and I was sold. And so many of you feel the same way. This is the Underline Kajal Eyeliner Duo. We got two shades in here, which I will show you both. This is because these on their own are $20 each, but because they did it as a bundle of two together, this value will be $40. And they're saying this is an ultra smooth, waterproof, smudge-proof eyeliner duo that delivers intense, long-lasting color that won't budge. This is a drag-proof formula that ensures a flawless look, keeping your eyes defined all day. Now we will have 20 seconds to give us that perfect look before the actual liner will fully set. So we have to work fast when building anything and or doing a wing or smudging. You have to work quickly. We have 20 seconds before it sets. And it will give us that long-lasting liner even on our waterline. Now she had a suggestion, which is I never did before. And when I was doing the spoilers for this, I started doing it and it makes the biggest difference. They want you to use a dry Q-tip on your waterline before you apply, and that will give it maximum staying power. Now, Kulfi Beauty was founded by, they're saying here by, I'm going to try my best to pronounce the name, Priyanka, and to celebrate South Asian beauty and culture. After recognizing the lack of representation in the beauty industry, she created Kulfi to bring bold, vibrant, and inclusive products inspired by the rich traditions of South Asia. And that is amazing as well. So here we have the packaging, and there we have the cutest side panel. And then here we have some more of the information where we can see where things are manufactured, as well as the ingredients as well. And I think down here Yeah, this is made in Germany, where so many of the amazing products like lip liners and eyeliners are made. This one here, it says Nazar No More, but it is a black. And then the other shade that we got in here is one that I think the pronunciation will be Jamoon. And this is called the Jamoon Glaze. And this color is a really, really unique color. So both of these were put in a little plastic baggie together. And then these are what the actual component itself looks like. So let me just put this up to the camera, and you see the name is Kulfi there. And then on here, we have a little bit more information on here. And then we're just going to do a swipe here. Now this one, like they mentioned, we have 20 seconds. So this is probably going to stay on. So I want to put that like that there. Very creamy, went on really, really smoothly, really, really nice. And then the other one here is the one that I cannot wait to see what this shade looks like here. And that we're going to put on right underneath. So this is a really unique shade. This is a bronzy goldy, almost has an little undertone. Yeah, it's that bronzy goldy shade. Really, really beautiful. So those are the two that are there. And like I said, as soon as they put this on, this is going to be smudge proof, which we will test out as we get along the way. All right, the next item that I ended up having chosen for me is one that I have shared with you from a brand that I absolutely love. This is the brand that is called Odacité. And if you ended up getting this in your box, you are in for such a treat. This is the Sea Glow Hydra Firm Body Oil. This has a $48 value on its own. And they're saying this isn't just any body oil. It is a face grade firming powerhouse. It is packed with double doses of vitamin C. It helps to firm, brighten, and deep absorbing vitamin C. It is your full body, gets the ultimate hydration and also that beautiful luminous look. You apply it all over your body to lock in the moisture for maximum results. They suggest to use it right after the shower while your skin is still damp. And that will help to seal in the hydration. Now, the story of Odacité begins with the French-born founder, Valérie, and her personal journey of healing against the odds and then reinvention following a breast cancer diagnosis. Her tendency and her shake to the status quo dares to redefine the way you think about care and care for your skin and yourself and the natural world. She is such a strength, and the products that she has developed in California and then with her roots being from France, it is just unbelievable what she has been able to bring to the industry. And the fact that we get her brand through Ipsy, it's just mind-boggling to me. And this is here, you see all the information on the bottom here that it is made in the USA with ingredients from around the world. And that is what I mean by us having the luxury to learn about so many of these amazing brands at Ipsy pricing. Your body and your skin and the sense and everything about it just takes you to a whole different place. All right. Now this is it here. Now when this comes, that's mine. When this comes, because I'm going to show you mine. When this comes, it is in the heaviest glass bottle. You can see that it's all frosted. You feel the luxury just before you even have the opportunity to put the product on. It completely has this extra safety seal that's on here that you simply remove. It's like a clip so that you don't have to worry about any leakage when it is on its way to us. But this is my second bottle of this already, and then that's going to be a backup. I love this product. It has the most beautiful scent to it, the aroma of it. Let me just click it. And that's the other thing. You have to turn to click to make sure that you get the product and then click it closed. And then you can see here, I'm going to be getting oil all over me. This here has a scent to it that it's so unique and so different. But the actual, when your body is wet, it just sinks in. And then, you know how sometimes the next day, if you take a bath at night like I do, and then the next day already your skin can feel, if you just used a lotion, a little dry already? You will not have that with this product. I'm telling you, it changes the structure of the skin. It goes so deep and in. I was so excited to see that this was going to be a backup of my backup. And so many of you now are going to have the opportunity to get this product, which I think is absolutely amazing. I'm over the moon about this one. And then, So many of us wanted this when we saw it in the spoilers, and I really lucked out because I ended up getting the Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette. Now, I have been a member with Ipsy for many, many, many years. And what is amazing about it is I've never skipped a month. I've never any of that. So when I see some spoilers and I know that, not everybody's going to get every spoiler. There's so many of us and there's only 8 products in a box. But when it isn't available to us as choice, I was happy to see that this was at least available in add-ons as well. This is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension. It is his number 2 palette, which is the rose one. And this one has a $70 value on its own. So this product alone paid for my entire box. This is a rose tone palette that has the perfect mix of warm, cool, and neutral shades in matte, satin, and pearlescent finishes with 2 creamy bases to anchor our look. It's basically a dream wardrobe for your lids. Now start with the cream to base to build, and then use them on the lid and then the lash line or the crease, and then we can layer the shadows and blend. Now, Patrick Ta is a luxury beauty brand, and it is created by a makeup artist who is a makeup artist pretty much to the celebrities at this point. It is Patrick Ta, and he's known for his trend-setting products that enhance the natural beauty and they give us that red carpet ready look. And this is the gold beautiful packaging on here. I don't know how much, because of the reflection, I'll be able to get up the other information that's on the side panels here. But this is really, really exciting. And like I said, I am over the moon that this ended up being in my box. The cover here is a complete mirror on the front. So I'm going to do my best to open this up. There's a complete mirror on the inside as well. And then this is the gorgeous, gorgeous palette on the inside. Now, I have shared with you through the drugstore because I never invested in this type of palette. And that's why I'm saying I have way more than I need. So when these luxury brands become available to us in a box that is the same price for 8 products as it is for 1, it is an absolute treat for me to now have this in my hands. This is a heavy, heavy palette. It is luxurious to the T, and everybody that has used this has said it is one of their favorite palettes when they paid the full price for it. So you know that we are in for a treat here. The 2 creams are on the other side here that have a little door, so you don't have to worry about the cream when you're using the powders, that it will go into the cream. It is there behind. They're suggesting to use this as your base, but you can use this also as liners or not use them at all. Remember, this belongs to you now and to me, so we get the opportunity to use this. And of course, I'm going to swatch each one of these shades. So we're going to go in here with the first 3, and then those are them up here. And then this is all dry, so we're going to put it here. And that's what I mean by, oh my God. You wouldn't even think I touched my hand. That is how lightly I just went. And the pigmentation is over the moon. All right, let me just wipe off my hands here. I'm so excited. I apologize if my enthusiasm is just too much, but I'm telling you, I put things on my wants list because at this stage, I really do not need anything else. But when you have the opportunity, when you are somebody that loves innovation and technology and being able to have it at prices that we are paying, to put that little bit of luxury into our lives and have things to look forward to play with, I think it is absolutely amazing what subscription boxes, and especially the Ipsy, Boxycharm, FabFitFun, Allure World has done for me. It just blows my mind. And those are just the mattes. And so now we are going to play with the satin shimmers, and we're going to do the first darkest ones here. Look at these shades. Look at this one. It almost has like an opal effect to it, like a duochrome. And all duochrome means is that it has multiple shades in one shade. Yeah, that is definitely a duochrome. Look at that. So you can see it turns from green to pink to yellow. Oh my God, I could do a whole video just on this product on its own. Let me just wipe my hands so we could do those last 2 shades there. And then we have this beautiful rose and that gorgeous champagne. And those are those there. I can barely contain myself waiting for this box to come. And so many of us feel the same, that when we finally get the tracking and then the tracking doesn't move and you're sitting there waiting for the box to arrive, it is just unbelievable. All right, so that is that one there. All right, so that is the next product that I got in my box. The next item that we have here is going to be from Laura Mercier. Now this is going to be a replenishment for me because this is a powder that if you have been watching the beauty gurus on YouTube from 2014 and on, this was the where everybody was putting powder on their face. It was Laura Mercier. So this is a loose setting powder and it is in translucent. And to me, this is the powder that has definitely created that bar. You know how Ofra does it with their highlighters? I feel Laura Mercier does it with her powders. And this is a $43 value on its own. It is an ultra finely milled cult favorite. This powder sets your look for up to 16 hours and I will give you that flawless wear without caking, creasing, or adding any weight. It is translucent. This formula will disappear into the skin and they're saying you will not have any flashback. It blurs those imperfections and keeps the shine at bay for a soft, matte, airbrushed finish. The bonus is that it is infused with vitamin C and E and amino acids that will boost our glow game over time. Consider this our secret to makeup that looks freshly applied all day and all night. They want you to load it up on a velour puff with powder, folding and rubbing it to evenly distribute it. Then tap off any excess and then to gently press it and roll it onto the skin to lock in the makeup. Always focus on the oily areas which are prone by those T-zones and will give you that extra power. Now, Laura Mercier is the pioneer of the flawless face. It's a world-renowned makeup artist and the innovation that is forced behind so many brands. But this is the products and the luxury of the artistry techniques that she has shared and developed products to create. She continues to make artistry efforts through her approach to beauty and her philosophy. What makes you unique will always make you individually beautiful. So this is what is on the box here. And you can feel the luxury just on the outside packaging, which blows my mind all the time. And as you mentioned, the techniques, which we know and we have learned from so many makeup artists by watching, you know, there's so many that we have now on through our social media that, you know, social media for me has not always been the place that I went to learn. I grew up where you would have to go to the makeup counters in the department stores. So when we have to at home to have the luxury to watch so many different techniques and people sharing their gifts with us through social media, it is just amazing. What I always suggest, and it's just me personally, I always take the end of a paper clip, and with that I will then pierce a couple of the holes. Because I used to travel a lot, if you take the other film that's on top of here and remove it, and you remove where it's all, you will end up with a lot that will be loose in here. You take a little bit, tap it into this area here, and then you swirl your brush or the velour puff in here, and then press it in so that you are pressing the product into your face, which is where you will see it will make the biggest difference. And it really gives you that flawless look. Amazing and exciting. And I am over the moon that I was able to get this as an item that was chosen for me. The next items are the ones where we got the opportunity to choose. Laura Mercier was one of my first choices, and for me it was a replenish. The next one was because of you guys, and I cannot thank you enough. As soon as I sat down, I had to spray this because it is exactly what I wanted it to be and more. I fell in love with this brand Copari Beauty through a Trend Mood box with their body butter, which I started sharing with you guys after the first time I had the opportunity to use it. We then started to get little sample sizes through Ipsy, and now whenever I have the opportunity to follow them on their Instagram and check their sales, their products have been my go-tos, which I have so many of them here, which I will share with you as well. This one, I'm going to do my best to pronounce this name down here, which is Kaanapali. I'm going to say Canapali. This is the Coast Hair and Body Mist. This is 4 ounces of just a sensation, a sensual sensation of scents. This one here will transport you, they're saying, to the coast of this canapali with a sweet, creamy scent that you can use in your hair and your body. It is a mist. It is infused with Copari's signature blend of the coconut milk and vanilla, which is what I love in their brand. Along with not only the scent, the way that their products make my skin feel for my body, it has just taken me to a whole other level. Along with hints of warm spice, this mist will leave you smelling like a tropical escape. You spritz it over your hair and your skin day or night. You reapply as desired or layer with your favorite scents for a customized fragrance. Now, Copari Beauty, every product starts as 100% pure organic coconut. It is from sustainable sourced from a small family farms in the Philippines. Now, their products are always vegan as well as cruelty-free. And this is, the out packaging is just beautiful as well. And then this is the spritz that is on here, and it is a fine, fine mist. And it is just beautiful. So I'll just put my arm out like this so you can see how fine that mist is. And the scent will just transport you. Now, just outside here, I also have their body oil in here as well, which is absolutely fantastic. I also have some sunscreen from them, the body lotions from them, their Sign Shield Glow that has SPF from them. I am telling you, when we get introduced to a brand through the boxes, I am then over the moon to have the opportunity to then start following them on Instagram. And then when we see other brands try to mimic what is really the source of the actual original product, and then we get it at the prices that are even less than the dupes, that is why subscription boxes and in the icon box for me is what I look forward to every quarter. The next is a line of products that also I got introduced to early on through Ipsy, and I have been sold ever since. This is this brand that's called Saturday Skin. So when I had the opportunity to replenish more from this brand, I definitely chose it. This is from their Yusu line. It has their vitamin C and it is a bright toner. This on its own is $30. And this is those K-beauty brands that are really reasonably priced and affordable for so many of us. But the ingredients that they use have definitely transformed my skin. This is an antioxidant-rich toner that is designed to revitalize your skin while helping to brighten and even out your complexion. It is packed with powerful ingredients that helps to combat dark spots. It hydrates, it enhances our skin's natural glow, leaving you with a refreshed, radiant look. We can use this morning and night, applied gently to our cleansed face using a cotton pad. Now, Saturday Skin is a clean and safe and highly they're saying infectious collection that helps to make your skin feel balanced and renewed with a radiant glow. And as I mentioned, there's so many products from this brand that I have shared with you on my channel that I have had the opportunity to enjoy. This is powered by 7 peptide mix. That's what I mean by we are getting so much value in the K-beauty, and the results that you will see using these products are just fantastic. And here's some more information that is on the box. It is all dermatologist tested. There's no parabens in here, no sulfates, none of the negatives. And then here's some of the ingredients down here. And then here we have up here some more information. And then why they're going to tell you will target visible dullness. It is just amazing, and this yuzu is great. And this is a product that is made in Korea. Just absolutely fantastic. And again, this is a glass bottle. When you will receive it, there will be 2 seals on here. There will be a seal of white that you remove, and then a second seal. And when you get it, you'll see that it only has a small little opening here, which hopefully if I can get the camera to focus, there we go. And then when you use this, you literally just dip a couple of drops of it, and you're able to make sure that you only go ahead and have a couple of drops. And this is a heavy, heavy glass bottle. Like I'm telling you, we are getting luxury at such affordable prices. And then we have it here. And I also highly suggest that when you're using toners or anything that has a water type of consistency, that's not thick and syrupy, definitely put it directly onto the palm of your hands and then smush it together, patting, and then take it and patting it directly onto your face and to your skin, you will see that it will penetrate quicker and easier, and then you're not also wasting any of the product into those cotton rounds or even the ones that are fabric rounds that are reusable. It makes the biggest difference, and you will see that when you're patting it into your face, that you're giving this treatment. I'm hoping that when you guys start investing in the skincare, which you can do now at such affordable prices with Ipsy, you will then be able to see the transformation of your skin, and you'll be so happy. The next item that we have here is my Beauty Boost. Now the Beauty Boost, this one I end up having with 2 boxes. I have one in my Boxycharm that I've already unboxed for you, so if you've missed that, I will try to link it down below, as well as my first glam bag with all my add-ons. I'll do that as well, so that if you want to catch up on everything Ipsy that I've already shared, I will definitely try to link it, and down below in the comment section, I will pin it. So it should show up as the first comment with the link, so you can watch those videos as well. But this one, I had to choose it as a backup. There were some other great products in there, but nothing that surpasses getting a backup of an Elemis product that has a $99 value, that we get that full selection of products in a box, be it Boxycharm, and then when you upgrade from the Boxycharm, the Beauty Boost does upgrade as well to the Icon box. This is Elemis, which is a brand that is a UK brand. It is we are so lucky that they are now in the United States. This one here, I used to get the boxes from the UK just to be able to have access to this brand. But now we have it everywhere. We have it at Ulta, we have it at Sephora, and most importantly, we have it at Ipsy. This is the pro-collagen line, which is phenomenal. I shared with you all about that marine cream, which is how her pro-collagen line started. This is the one that is called the Future Restore Serum. This is an advanced firming complex. It is just absolutely fantastic. So let me just show you the information on the box, and then I will share with you a little bit more information about this actual product itself. But this is made in England. It is so fantastic. So this one still has the product in. I pulled the one out from my Boxycharm box because I've already started enjoying this. This one here, as I mentioned, is an advanced formula that targets the effects of our collagen decline on the skin. That's just an aging process. And then it says, leaving our skin looking visibly firmer, smoother, and more luminous. This is clinically proven to improve the skin's firmness up to 46% in just 4 days. 4 days. It says, firm up your skin's future with Elemis's Pro Collagen Restore Serum. They feature a world first opal skin algae complex and a powerful marine algae. This is an innovative formula that targets visible signs of aging caused by our collagen decline with every drop. The skin is left looking bouncier, more sculpted, and radiant. You only need to use 2 to 3 drops of this, but it's got to be on when your skin is dry and after you have cleansed, and you could use it morning and evening. And this comes with the information on the back of the packaging here too. This is also another glass bottle, and the dropper is really phenomenal as well. I'm just going to put it on the floor here so I can pull up the product so you can see this dropper is filled. But when you get this, let me do it on this hand here, you'll be able to then just be able to squeeze the amount that you want to take out onto your skin. And as I mentioned, you really only need 2 to 3 drops. Now you're going to see, as soon as I put the warmth of my finger, it literally turns into like water. It is just that thin, and it penetrates into the skin. You've already seen me put a body oil on here, and it's penetrating through that. It is just absolutely amazing. And one product and one brand that I'm telling you, you will see also an amazing difference in your skin as well. Really, really exceptional. So excited about that. And then, as I mentioned, I did have a product missing. That was my add-on, which was from the RMS Beauty, because after the spoilers, that is another brand that I got introduced to through the Trend Mood boxes with their blush, and I was over the moon with that. So now whenever I see anything from this brand, I do my best to grab it through Ipsy. And so that I'm looking forward to, that they're going to be able to still send it to me. It's that uncovered concealer. And the price of that in the add-ons was $12 for a $40 product, which is one of their best sellers on their line of products. So very excited that they're going to be able to send that to me. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that that will arrive like this month, and I'll be able to share that with you, if not here, but definitely on my Instagram with my name there is Truewants with the number 2. And then I shared with you that in the points section, I was happy to see this brand because this is a brand that I have been using from the retail world. This is Dr. PawPaw, and this is their multi-purpose balm. This one is the one that is the original. So this one it's just clear. I shared with you that I chose through the point section in my Boxycharm box, the one that had a color, but the one that is clear I've had in my arsenal for many, many years, and one that I would highly recommend as well. This is a beautiful, beautiful product also. And what's great about this, it's multi-purpose. So this you can use, it's hydrating, nourishing. It's a balm that is good for your lips, for your cuticles, for everything. It's 100% natural. They have some more information on the back of the packaging here. And this, as I mentioned, I got through the points section. If you're not familiar with the points section, you get the opportunity to review your products. And you always want to be really honest with the reviews when you're doing your reviews all the time, anywhere, but especially on Ipsy, because if you say you're enjoying something, they're taking note of that. So if you like something or don't like something, or something didn't work for you or worked for you, it's a really good idea to be very, very honest with the amount of stars you give and all of that, because the brands also use that when they're doing marketing in the future as well. So you have to keep note of that when you're doing reviews, especially on Ipsy, it is being used by the brands afterwards. So we are being able to share with them and inform them of what we're liking and not liking about the products. So with that said, I'm able to then do the reviews, get those points, and then at the beginning of every month, there's not that many as much anymore. It used to be, we used to have a larger selection of products in the points section, but what you end up doing is those reviews become points, and when you do those points, you can then redeem them for free products. So that is absolutely amazing here. So these are all of the products that we have here. Let me just see if I can put this up here. Just give me 1 sec. And then, like I said, I will definitely, push things around and do all of that. So in the future, I'll be able to have a fantastic picture for Instagram to share with everybody. But this is how fantastic my icon box is. So I am over the moon with my version. I hope everybody else, their boxes are starting to arrive too, where you'll have the opportunity to play, which is the next thing I cannot wait to do. But this is, to me, perfection. There is not one product in here that I won't use and enjoy. And I am, like I said, over the moon with the amount of products that I will have the opportunity to enjoy, as well as, where can I put this, that I will be able to then share with others my experience, and then hopefully they'll be able to share their experience with me as well in the comments down below, because as I say all the time, that's your voice and that's my connection to you guys. So if you are somebody that is part of the growth of this channel, thank you. Thank you for not only watching, subscribing, and doing that thumbs up, but you take the time to share in the comments, which I do my best to do the same. But I have learned about other brands and lines through you guys, and then I add them to my wants list. And then when they become available to us through Ipsy or the other boxes that I choose to get, then that's when I get the opportunity to add to my array of products. But I don't miss out on the experience, because like I shared, that Patrick Tub palette on its own is the same price of everything else that you are seeing on this screen. And everything else on its own has its own merits. So you are definitely giving yourself that little bit of luxury. So if you can, this is a box that I highly recommend as well. But as I say all the time, to even just get into Ipsy, it is the best affordable subscription box to me, that if I had to get down to just one, I would definitely sign up for Ipsy and start with the glam bag, because that will give you 5 items that you will get the opportunity to still choose one. And even with that one choice, you should be able to choose a full size item. The deluxe sample sizes are more like travel sizes, but the best part is it gives you access to everything else Ipsy, all of the sales, all of the add-ons, And then you're able to build up little by little, be it to a luxurious makeup brush that maybe you never invested in. And then you're able to grab that at a really heavily reduced price. And then you get to see the difference on the application of your makeup just from a brush. It's just, there's with makeup and skincare and body care and hair care, it's something that should take you on a journey, and that's what it does for me, and hopefully it does for you as well. And that's it for this video, guys. So I am over the moon. Like I said, I'm so ready to dive into every single one of these products and then share those experiences with you. But right now, I'm looking forward to you sharing your experiences with me in the comments down below. And that's it for this video, guys. So like I mentioned, I hope everybody's boxes are starting to arrive, because there's nothing better than when it is in your hands and you get the opportunity to swatch and play. Oh, and I wanted to share with you, this is no budge. And I mean, I am rubbing, rubbing, rubbing. It does not move. So I am not a spokesperson. I am somebody that spends my dollars. And when I get the opportunity to make sure that everyone doesn't miss out, that is what this channel is all about. It's about sharing with each other like girlfriends. And we want to make sure that everybody has access to all of the same products at the same time, at the same deals. And that's what makes this channel a community. And that's where I do my best to take the time to also not only film and share, but also to respond to everybody that takes the time to share with us here as well. And that's it. So everybody continue to stay safe and well. And like I mentioned, I hope your boxes are arriving really soon too. And I will see you all soon again in my next video. Take care, everybody. And if you've watched this all the way to the end, simply write icon and I'll know that you did. All right? Take care, everybody. And bye for now.